Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to solve quadratic equations using factorization method. Remember factorization from our previous videos? So we have a question right here. We have to solve using factorization method 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. So the solution is thus. So let's solve these using factorization method. So what do? We have 2x squared minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So we take the first term and the last term, we find their products. Remember that will give us plus 12x squared. So plus 12x squared. Then we have the middle term. The middle term is minus 7x. So we are looking for what? Two numbers or two terms that are expressed in x that will give us plus 12x squared, and when we add them together or find their sum, it will give minus 7x. So let's try to do that by following this pattern. Remember, 2 in 12 will give 6, and 2 in 6 will give 3, and of course 3 in 3 will give 1. So we can say we have 2 and 2 here giving us 4, and we have 3 left here coming out here to give us 3. So we can say we have 4 times 3, 12. But what about the minus in front of the minus 7 when we are adding on the other side? Is that going to be the same? So what if we put a negative in front of 4, a negative in front of 3? So we can say that we have minus 4 and what? And minus 3. Minus 4 times minus 3 we give plus 12 if we do the multiplication. And of course, when we do the sum is going to give minus 4 plus minus 3, and that is going to give minus 7. So we have the two terms we are looking for, the factors of 4 that are also sum of 7, of 12 rather, that are also sum of 7. So what we have here is fixing x in both ways. So we have minus 4x and minus 3x. Those are the two numbers that we have. So what do we do next? We fix that in the equation. The equation says 2x minus 7x plus 6 equals 0. You know, I told you in the last class to what? To fix in, so we replace the middle term by minus 4x and minus 3x. So let's do that. So we have 2x squared, don't forget equals to 0 on that side, minus 4x now, 4x minus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. So the next thing to do now is to pair the expression or the equation. So after pairing the expression or the equation, we can move further. So we factorize. What is common in the first bracket is 2 and of course x. Open a bracket. We have an x left in the bracket and minus 2. Because when you multiply this by this back, you get 4. So we have to factorize this expression again. So we have 2x and we have x minus 2. So coming to the other side of the bracket, we have 3 as a common factor. Bringing that out leaves us with what? X in the bracket. And don't forget what I said, minus times plus here. We give you the sign you're going to write here, which is minus. So we have minus what? Minus 2. As a result of 3 dividing 6 to give us 2. And don't forget, equals to what? 0. So, since what we have in the first bracket is what we have in the second bracket. You just select one of the two and write. Then you join 2x and minus 3 together in the other bracket. So you have 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Now we are solving, we are not factorizing here, we are solving. So when you are factorizing a quadratic expression, you leave your answer, but it won't be equal to 0. But when you are solving, you solve till you get the values of x in the equation. So let's solve. So we say either x minus 2 equals 0 or 2x minus 3 is 0. So on this side, x gives what? X gives 0. We move the minus 2 to this side, it becomes plus what? Plus 2. So x is 2 on this side. Then on the other side, we have or 2x will remain here. Take minus 3 to the other side, it becomes 0 plus what? Plus 3. And 0 plus 3 will give us what? Will give us 3. So, will give us 3. So we have 0 plus 3, 3. So dividing both sides by 2, this side by 2, leaves us with what? X equals to 3 over 2. So we have the two answers ready for x on this side. So we can say therefore x equals to 2 or x equals to 3 over 2, which is the solution to the question. So those are the roots of the equation 2x squared minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So I hope you've been able to learn one or two things on how to solve a quadratic equation by factorization method. So see you in the next video. In the next video, we'll solve more challenging questions on this as well. So see you. Bye-bye.